Hey there YouTube, I couldn't find any videos on how to take the back bumper off a Tiguan when I was doing some research to put a tow bar on this one, so I thought I would make a video and bring you along with me. I think I've worked it out, so fingers crossed we can get it off without doing any damage. Let's get into it. So this is my 2014 Mark 1.5 Facelift 5N Tiguan. It is an R-line, so it's got the sort of extra side skirts on it, which is a little bit of extra complication, but I gather they fit the same way as the normal ones. The bumper's held on with, there are about 3 screws in each of the sort of wheel wells here. Those are T25, I think. There's then 2 screws at the top of the bumper here, and 2 screws at the top of the bumper here, and 2 in the space where the number plate goes, and then there are 2 T30 bolts from underneath that go up into bracketry there. Once those are all removed, it should be a case of just peeling it away from the car, so let's give it a go. Okay, so I think that's all of the T25 bolts removed, the sort of screws that go into the plastic. You've got 2 on this side of the bumper at the top, 2 on that side of the bumper. There are 2 inside the number plate well, and then there are 3 each side. 1 at the top here, 1 further down at the bottom there, and 1 which I'm hoping you can see, sort of on a tab there, which connects the fibre wheel arch liner to the back of the bumper. So with any luck, that's us all released, with the exception of the 2 T30 bolts underneath at the bottom here, which I will now do. So off camera I've worked out how this trim piece comes off. There's a clip down here which has got a bit of a barb on it that makes it very difficult to remove, and then there are a number of other clips here which you can reach in behind and squeeze them together to get them to release. There's 2 or 3 more as you come up here. The 2 pieces of trim are joined together here with a clip, so it's almost impossible to get one off without pulling the other one off. And then further up you've actually got these trim rivets as well. That one I managed to break getting it out, but I'm hoping it will hold as it goes back in. So I will go and do the other side on camera so you can see how that works in real time. As you can see, there was a fair bit of force required to pull these clips out. Managed to get them all out without breaking them at the top, but unfortunately on this side I have managed to shear the one at the bottom off. It just gave as I pulled on it, and you can see this time that I've managed to do it without removing the top section, This is quite a good indication. There's the trim rivet there, so that's helpful in showing you the last connection that the bumper has to the car. So the last thing to do now before pulling the bumper off in its entirety is to go in the boot and go inside this cover on the right hand side. You can see these wiring connections here, that one there, and there's one right down the bottom there that you can probably just see with the green clip on it. You need to disconnect those and then push them back through where they come from, through that grommet down at the bottom there, and that's the reversing lights and the parking sensor feed through to the bumper, and then the bumper will be free. So we'll do that now, and then I'll be able to remove the bumper. So with the bumper now removed, you can see that there are these kind of clips that go into these holders that are below the lights, and the loops on the bumper go into the slot between here, and these sprung-loaded clips go over them. So as you try and peel the bumper away, because they're all latching upwards, you're best to lift the bumper slightly without damaging this edge here, and then along the top here you lift it towards the light slightly to help it off. And that's it removed. Job done, and we can now get on with the job of fitting the tow bar and the electrics. Okay, so that is the process for the removal of a bumper on a Mk1 and Mk1 Facelift 5N Tiguan. I won't take you along for the installation of the tow bar, because that will vary depending on what sort of tow bar you've got and the electrics you're using and what country you're in. So hopefully that's been helpful, and in true Haynes style, refitting is the reversal of the removal. Good luck!